Hey guys, it's Gigi with Invite the Light coming to you with another reading. This one is about Harry and Meghan. They're back in London, as we all know, and they're doing the Commonwealth Day, or they did by now. They've already gone to the Commonwealth Day. I don't know why they're celebrating Commonwealth Day. I mean, that's what do they call it? Reminds me of Black Panther, colonizer. So Commonwealth Day makes me think of colonizer. It's not funny, but I think there are 54 nations in the Commonwealth. Did I get that right? Or during the Queen's reign, there's been like 54 or something like that. And I just don't know if I mean, does it make sense to really celebrate a Commonwealth Day? I don't know. I guess I would have to know more about it, but just based on the title and all of that, it just doesn't really seem like, something great. So let's see how Meghan and Harry are doing. The Commonwealth. Give me 1 second here. I have to make sure. I really do think, Meghan is like not in the best place right now, like the best mental state. She looks out of it. She looks like something's a little wrong. Nevertheless, I think they're also asking the questions about the Commonwealth Day as well, both Harry and Meghan. So there's, there's a lot to be talked about, to be reflected on with this Commonwealth Day. And I just think, it's about responsibility to other people, but it's also like they want to stay in the conversation, even though to me, Commonwealth Day doesn't seem like, a good type of deal. Just in general, I mean, they could have done things to make it better now, but I mean, just the overall premise of another country being a Commonwealth doesn't of another nation doesn't necessarily seem like typically in the past it's ever been a good thing to the people of that other country. So I mean, they're looking at all those things. And Meghan has come up with some ideas. I think she's going to do, there's a lot of things with her, like writing, painting, auctioning off items and stuff like that. I do think that she actually misses it in London. And I think that they, because of that, they may try to eventually spend a little more time back in London. For now, they're doing what they need to do. So, I think Canada is kind of right for her because she just needs that time to have that headspace. And then there's personal things that she personally needs to get rid of. So it's been a real hard spiritual journey for her as well. She's also been dealing with, she's been dealing with like some nefarious stuff as well spiritually. So, it's just good that she's strong as a person, because I feel like just her own inner strength is what's dealing with this. But sometimes that's just not fully enough just to keep you kind of, getting rid of stuff 100%. She definitely, to me, like, is retreating a lot more, trying to take care of herself. And I do feel like even She's even become like a little distant with Harry to a certain extent. I mean, she doesn't mean any help. She doesn't mean any harm. She's just like, this is the way of preserving herself. This is, you know. And so let's see what else is going on here. But I also feel like the queen is happy to have them back. Of course, she won't necessarily show it, but they kind of pick it up. But she just feels more relaxed because things are in order when they're back, you know. And you know, if Meghan were watching this video, I would just tell her to you know, really just keep petitioning how her life is supposed to be, who she's supposed to be connected with, the company and associates spiritually that she's supposed to be keeping company with, because there's an exorcist card here. And you know, if she's just really declaring that in her life a lot more, and I think singing frequencies as well, harmonic frequencies, you can look that up, the solfeggio frequencies and stuff like that. She'll, you know, be able to not only immunize herself from go away for a while, because the people who are behind it, obviously they're really looking for money from her, and you know, or in a constant state of blame. So unfortunately, I don't know when, you know, that's going to subside. The only way it's going to subside is with her keeping up with her own high-level spiritual practice. Okay, so let's see what else is going on with Harry and Meghan. The Commonwealth Day. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, most of their contacts, London is such a good place, you know. I'm not sure that they really 100%, I don't want to say they didn't think it out, but I do think that they'll kind of be making their way back to London, because I just don't see staying in Canada, Vancouver, no less at all. Vancouver is so beautiful, don't get me wrong, and Vancouver is amazing in its own right, but it's just not London, you know. It's not London, but it's a great place to, I think, spiritually retreat while still kind of having the beautiful city of Vancouver near you, but also being able to be out in this gorgeous wilderness there. Vancouver's so beautiful. Oh my God. So there's that. Yeah, I think you know, with this mentor card as well, which I think she'll stumble upon. I think it's Meghan, literally, that she'll stumble upon a really good person who's a mentor for her, like a person of the land, a person, you know, even the way it looks in this card, kind of indigenous to the land in that area and stuff. And, you know, she'll be spending a lot of time. So weird, because I mean, one minute it was like London, London, London. Next minute it's like, okay, she's gonna, you know, enjoy her time and kind of take care of herself in Canada. And you know, I think, you know, she'll be not really so urban. When I say urban, I mean as fashion, style, hipness, this and that. She'll be more country, laid back, really enjoying moment to moment, and just really connecting with her child. So I think if she is pregnant, and I mean, I just suspect it really, like in the cards, but I don't trust enough right now that I had the focus to really make sure that was right. She, you know, she'll be taking those, you know, most of her time obviously over there, like her pregnancy. And then when that's over and she's all healed and everything, I believe they're going back to London. I don't think that they're going to really stay away long from this stepping back thing, because it's not who they are. And the good thing is that I don't think that the family really wants that. Like the queen doesn't want that as well, you know. And then there was this article about the queen talking about um the queen talking about designating Charles as the next person, but I don't think Charles really wants, you know, Charles doesn't want to be like king at this point in his life. I think he just likes to relax. He likes a more simple life, um, a life of just cutting ribbons and stuff and doing things in his own leisure, a little more leisurely way, and not having to orchestrate and organize and meet with people and drive and push and enforce and make sure and be the first one up and the last one to leave and all these things. So that I don't think that you know, I think that, you know, the queen is trying to force I'm not saying force Charles, but you know, try to force you know, direct inheriting of the throne, as opposed to jumping over to her grandchild. Because honestly, I just really don't think she trusts William and Kate. And Kate just has it in her mind that she is just queen. I am queen. I am queen. Oh my God. Oh my God. And little does she know. Wow. Little does she know. Okay. So let me see. I'm going to go over into the extended read over here because there's some things coming up as far as the queen is concerned. Um, and I want to get into more of what Harry and Meghan are doing, because it looks like Harry has some kind of, you know, some kind of smaller plans for Meghan. You know, once they have a second child and stuff, I think they are, you know, they're going to be switching up some things. So yeah, let me go on ahead over to the extended video. You guys can access that by hitting a PayPal link, and then when you hit the PayPal link and when you make your purchase, please note the name of the video so I know which extended video you are purchasing, okay? And also be sure to put in your email address in the notes as well, okay? Thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.